Hello, friends, brothers and sisters. My name is Denmark, and welcome to Pathways of Hope. The gospel for today is taken from the Gospel of John, chapter 2, verses 13 to 22. And it says, when it was almost time for the Jewish Passover, Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple courts, he found people selling cattle, sheep, and doves, and others sitting on tables exchanging money. So he had made a whip out of cords and drove all from the temple courts, both sheep and cattle. He scattered the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. To those who sold doves, he said, "Get those out of here. Stop turning my father's house into a market." His disciples remembered that it is written, "Zeal for your house will consume me." The Jews responded to him, "What sign can you show us to prove your authority to do all of this?" Jesus answered them, "Destroy this temple, and I will raise it again in 3 days." They replied, "It has taken 46 years to build this temple, and you are going to raise it in 3 days?" But the temple he had spoken of was his body. After he was raised from the dead, his disciples recalled what he had said. Then they believed the scriptures and the words that Jesus had spoken. There can be many possible reflections coming from this passage. But what I would like to focus on are the last few verses where Jesus answered the Jews with, "Destroy this temple and I will raise it in 3 days." And on verse 22, after Jesus was raised from the dead, his disciples recalled what he has said. Then they believed the scripture and those words that Jesus had spoken. During the disciples' time with Jesus, as he was saying these words, the disciples couldn't have understood right away what he was saying. It took them a long time after countless miracles, countless teachings, after the agony in the garden, Jesus whipping, and after Jesus dying on the cross, and eventually his resurrection. After only those did the disciples remember and understand, that's what he meant by the temple being destroyed and Jesus would raise it after 3 days. Similarly, in our own lives, we may encounter circumstances that seem confusing, painful, or beyond our comprehension. It's essential to recognize that doubt and confusion are not unusual in our journey of faith. The resurrection of Jesus is the ultimate witnessing of how God's plan unfolds. It is a reminder that what may seem like the end, the ultimate tragedy, or a period of confusion can eventually lead to a glorious redemptive outcome. Just as the disciples' sorrow turned to joy when they realized the significance of Jesus' resurrection, we can trust that God's plan for us is good. This gospel message prompts us to trust in God's wisdom and sovereignty, even when we can't see the full picture. It encourages us to cultivate a patient and persevering faith that is willing to endure moments of uncertainty and wait for God's plan to unfold in His perfect time. Moments of uncertainty are opportunities for our faith to grow. When we can't see the full picture and yet continue to trust in His goodness, our faith deepens. It's very easy to have faith when everything is clear, but it's in the moments of doubt and confusion that our faith truly takes root. Enduring such moments teaches us patience. We live in a very fast-paced world and we often want immediate answers and solutions. However, waiting on God's timing and plan can be a transformative experience. Again, it reminds us that God operates in His own schedule and His timing is always perfect. We may not see it immediately, but with time and reflection, we can come to understand how those difficult moments were stepping stones to a better future. In closing, the gospel serves as a profound reminder that God's plans are often beyond our immediate comprehension, and it's normal to go through moments of doubt and confusion. However, just as the disciples discovered the goodness of God's plan through the resurrection, we can find reassurance in our journey of faith by trusting in God's ultimate wisdom and purpose for our lives. Have you been blessed by today's reflection? Please like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. Again, my name is Denmark. Thank you and have a blessed day.